Hey guys, this is part 3 of episode 10 of the Boss Battle Show. We're going to talk about Mortal Kombat's 3 and 4. Get over here! What's up guys? We're back with part 3 of the Boss Battle Show, the Mortal Kombat Legacy Celebration. I'm Adam Ronin, this is Gordy, and Timmy. We're going to talk about now Mortal Kombat's 3 and 4, and I guess Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 with the same fucking thing to me.
3.5.
3.5, yeah. Right. Mortal Kombat 3 came out in 1995, I believe it was, in the arcades. I was super excited. I remember getting a magazine, I was in 7th grade at the time, that teased MK3, and it had a picture of Kano and Sonya at a versus screen, and that was the only thing. And I was like, oh, okay, so they're back. Mm-hmm. Kano looked cool. Sonya was hotter, because she was a Playboy model now.
Yeah.
And I was really excited about it. And then it came out, and I remember fighting it in the arcades, and the first thing I noticed was the absence of my favorite character, Scorpion. Gone. Wasn't even in the game. Then I noticed Sub-Zero was unmasked and a white guy. And I was like, that's kind of weird.
Yeah.
And Shang Tsung was also a white guy in a bad wig. There was 2 robots, which...
Yeah.
To me, I was so into the Asian mythology and just the supernatural lore of MK, and then they're like, here's some technology for your Asian
and
mythology.
The whole backstory that they've been creating this whole time that you're following and, reading the comics. And
Yep.
let's just throw that out the window.
And they introduced, because at the time, Street Fighter was evolving as a game, and they had a full-blown combo system, so of course, Mortal Kombat had to evolve, and now Mortal Kombat 3 introduced a combo system, which, arguably, amongst fans, MK3 is the most popular because of the combo system and the gameplay mechanic. They introduced a new button, which was the run button. It was faster, but I think MK3 is the worst game of all 10 Mortal Kombats. I'm not fucking around.
Disagree.
We have we have differing opinions. Let the debate begin now. Well, where do you stand?
I didn't like it very much.
Worst?
It's a
worst though. We're dropping the
I'm trying to think what could possibly be worse. Than
Oh well, Mortal Kombat versus DC. We'll get to that in the next video, but that doesn't count. I still like that better.
Really?
I do.
Okay. Well, the gameplay
that returned to roots solid. A little bit.
I didn't like it very much. For the same reasons. The robots really rubbed me the wrong way. I didn't like
They touched him in his naughty bits.
I didn't like the mini boss at all. I thought it was
really goofy. The mini boss? You mean the giant centaur?
Well, yeah.
But yeah, I know what you mean.
You know what hopping.
Yeah.
He just would do this.
They got rid of.
You could just jump kick him repeatedly.
They got rid of the token four-armed half dragon, half man beast, and they brought in a centaur, which I guess, when I first saw him, I was like, oh, that's different. Mm-hmm. But it just wasn't as cool.
Animals just kept taking over that guy. Because it's like, Goro was a monster, and then Kentaro had a tiger.
Yeah, he was a tiger.
And then this guy was like, let's just do an animal with a person on top. Surprise, MK4, you didn't just fight a horse.
Yes. And
a horse that shoots fireballs.
So we think it's pretty terrible. You disagree. It is now a warring opinion. This is the first time that we have differing opinions. Debate begins now. So why are you for it?
The combo system was pretty great. I mean...
It was good, but it was a dial combo system. There was no intuitiveness to it. You remembered your bits, and the goal was to pull that combo off every fucking time you could. Run up, pull the combo off, pop him up, run up, pull that same combo off until the guy was dead. There was no...
And that mechanic still somewhat exists.
Yeah, but it's more, I can put this combo together, or this one. This one's a little bit different.
There's a little bit of creativity to it.
Creativity.
Mm-hmm. The speed was great. For a while, I'm also a big Street Fighter guy because I'm just like fighting games. So Street Fighter 2 Turbo Edition, I would play that on the fastest setting possible. So my guys were like, done, match over. So yeah, I used to love watching the speed of the game increase a little bit. Cabal. Right?
I think he's one of the worst.
But that was really cool though, because the speed of it just kind of brought everything up, and then he was so much faster than everybody else. So he was kind of my jam when it came to MK3. And the worst part of it though was the story, and then it was the quality of the characters went down. That was its big negative for me.
Well, also,
But not just the quality of like the existing story, but it was just like, how many characters can we throw at this game?
the quality of the characters and the quality of some of the graphical performances. Now, it had better sprites, but it also reused tons of sprites. The blood was exactly the same as it was in MK2. The fatalities were, you can't deny, the worst the series has ever seen. They were so bland and just cheaply done. Like, you cut off a dude's head and like, I don't need to describe it because I could just throw in a clip right here.
Yeah, insert here.
Cue clip, you can see
Yeah.
shitty fatality.
Yeah.
But, and some of them didn't even have blood. Jax grew to be this giant fucking black guy that stomped on people. So
They were
you know,
really cartoonish, which
and that just
was a big departure.
and
from
I
the
hated it. I
series.
was like, no, dude.
Yeah.
Where's the intestines? Where's the you know?
What was your first experience with it? Like, when did you become disappointed with it? Like, how did that happen?
For me, I don't remember exactly. I gave it a few chances, but I remember watching in the arcade. I just became despondent when I saw that Sub-Zero wasn't Asian.
Yeah.
Because he was a ninja and then he was a white dude.
Yeah, not just a white dude, but like one of those white dudes that beat you up in high school. Like he was like,
Okay.
Yeah.
He was a bad guy in an 80s movie.
yeah. John Turk was the actor's name. We'll throw up some photos of him. He's like super pop collar,
Yeah.
surfer.
Like he rode a dirt bike and
Yeah.
punched you in the stomach.
Or
over
he was
the
like he was the bad guy in an '80s ski movie.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, yeah.
But you're right. The combos and everything was cool. I really liked that. But the characters, freaking Sub-Zero was it for me. It really bothered me.
Yeah.
I was like
Yeah.
I was very upset about it.
Yeah.
He had become my favorite in Mortal Kombat 2, and then retroactively back to Mortal Kombat 1 when I played it at home.
Unmaskings always tend to be disappointing in whatever
That's
it is.
true.
So it's like, Slipknot, Kiss. I don't care what it is. Like the mask comes off and you're always like, oh, that kind of sucks. And then it's like an Asian guy took off his mask and he was a white guy.
And what the worst part about it is they already unmasked Sub-Zero in Mortal Kombat 2. In his ending, you see him without his mask on, and he's a legit Chinese dude with like long hair and a ponytail, if I recall. So they weren't consistent at all. So if you beat the game with Sub-Zero, you're like, there's a Chinese ninja. Whoa, Chinese ninja warrior. And then it was like, sweet. And then you get to MK3, you're like, oh wait, he's not Chinese. That dude fucking threw me into a locker last week.
Yeah, and then bros just throwing snowballs.
Bro balls.
Yeah, bro balls. Bro balls all over the place.
And then, so there was a big fan outrage that there wasn't a lot of some of the fan favorites. Scorpion wasn't in it. People were like, what the fuck? So then they released Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3, which was like, oh, sorry, here's a better version with more characters. Scorpion was in it, some more stages.
Isn't that when they introduced the little tile things?
What?
Was that?
Tile?
that?
Oh, the
Yeah.
on the
Yeah.
versus
Yeah.
three.
Yeah.
Well, that was in
That was
MK3.
in 3. Yeah.
Oh.
We can't gloss over the worst thing about MK3. The worst thing. And it's the elephant in the room and no one's talking about it. And when I say elephant, I mean animal. And when I say animal, I mean animalities.
Animalities.
And
shit.
they were the dumbest thing. Like, Mortal Kombat had fatalities. Mortal Kombat 2 had better fatalities plus babalities, which were funny as fuck because they were just there. And friendships were also funny. They teetered on the edge of the humor, and you're like, okay, I get it. It's funny, but my fatalities are still there. Mortal Kombat had bad fatalities. They had babalities still, and they had friendships. And then they had animalities in which you turned into a badly animated animal.
Weird neon color.
Weird neon animal.
He didn't even turn into an animal. It was like a neon animal.
Yeah.
It was weird.
And then performed also horribly animated fatalities. Fucking
Oh my
Stryker
God.
turned into a T-Rex. And not only did he turn into a T-Rex, and I feel like I'm the only person that's ever pointed this out, but the T-Rex model they used in fucking MK3 for his animality was the Jurassic Park. Was the Jurassic Park baby T-Rex figure, which I had, and they just animated it. And I was like, no one ever said it. I was like, that's the same thing. They used the Jurassic Park model, and I still have it. I'm gonna throw up a photo right now. Comparison time. You're looking at him. I'm speaking.
Cha.
There it is. And
If you disagree, say it below.
You're all like, oh shit, that is Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be real pissed if I can't find those pictures now. But so MK3 came, and Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 came and went. And then there was a little bit of silence from Mortal Kombat where they were redoing their things, and then boom, right on the scene, Mortal Kombat 4 dropped, no longer using digitized actors. It was a fully 3D game, polygon models, came out in 97, and home consoles came out in 98, but suspectably, on the fucking arcades came out in 97. And I think that's probably the one that you and I played in the arcades the most, because I remember going to arcades all the time playing it. I really liked Mortal Kombat 4. It is probably universally hated amongst most MK fans as the worst MK.
It was the first skip for me.
You skipped it? See, I
played it and I couldn't stand it.
I played the shit out of it. I loved it because they got rid of the robots. They went back to their Asian mythology.
They added a lot of rich mythology to
Yeah, they did. And they had some duds for characters like the Kano ripoff, Jarek.
Cliff, I'm sorry, Jax. Please, don't drop me. Wait, I promise. Too late, Jarek. You can't drop me. You have to uphold the law. You have to arrest me. Wait, this is brutality. You can't do it. Wrong, Jarek. This is not a brutality. This is a fatality.
He was really bad. I mean, if you skipped it, you probably don't have much to add to this. This is going to be... I think we should just leave MK4 as like a footnote to this particular episode because nobody really liked it. I think I just want to say I dug it. The blood looked a little goofy. The gore was kind of goofy, but all around I thought it was good. It was faster than MK3, and I don't think there's been an MK game that's been as fast as MK4.
Yeah. The fatalities were so hard in that game.
Oh, they were super hard. They gave you like 0.8 seconds to do a fatality. It was like
fatality. Oh,
it was like up, down, forward, back, forward, high punch, slow punch, blah, blah, blah. You had to do all these weird shit to fucking pull off a fatality. But they were back to being cool. Sub-Zero had his spine rip again. It was great.
Sub-Zero wins. Fatality.
But I remember when I lost my virginity, I was so horrified by it, I just thought about Mortal Kombat 4 the whole time and how to pull off the fatalities. And that was...
And because they were so long, that bought you like 3 times as much time in bed.
Yeah.
That's disturbing, Joe.
Yeah.
The more you know.
Yeah.
But it was... I liked it a lot. I bought it. I had MK
Gold. You have an MK Gold on Dreamcast.
On my favorite system, the Dreamcast. So.
Yeah, we played the shit up. We played that a lot. Now we're going to move into the darker age of Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat took a break for a long time, and then they came back, no longer in arcades, and we're going to talk about that in part 4.